Hey folks, welcome back to Dragon Quest Swords. Here, about to fight the final mirror boss. He's a doozy. Now what you didn't see is me having to refight the 3 purple mirror bosses that I already fought. All in order, without breaks. It's like the Elite Four, but you can't save in between. So anyway, Edahs Sohpix is Zyphos, but faster, stronger, better than before. And he deserves to be the final boss because he is most definitely the hardest, for sure. Now, I broke his shield just like I broke Zyphos' shield, and basically he follows the same attack pattern as regular Zyphos, except, good lord, he is fast, and good luck trying to block all of his attacks. Especially this one. Now, this guy as a whole is made a lot easier if you have Magna Shield, i.e. a partner that isn't Claymore. But I'm using Claymore, so ha. Anyway, you don't actually want to use Dragon Lord's Doom, the Master Stroke from the best sword. You actually want to use Absolute Zero for reasons I don't quite understand, but it's better. It's always works out better. I have no idea why. Maybe Zyphos is weak to ice, I don't know. But with Dragon Lord's Doom, you're lucky to get about 200, and that gave you a good 400, so that's the first thing you want to learn about this boss if you want to beat him, is to use Absolute Zero. Because my first few attempts I was using Dragon Lord's Doom, and I did it horribly. Now the second thing you want to learn won't come into play for a little while longer, until he breaks the floor that we're standing on. Now these moves where he does the screwdriver at you, I don't know what to call it, it's actually really good for building up your Master Stroke gauge, so definitely try to block it as best you can. Also so you don't get hurt. And get the buff up. Definitely want to make sure that you have all the buffs possible. Unless you're really, really good at blocking, and then you can save a slight amount of MP. Honestly, I didn't run out of MP in this fight. I got close, but I was fine. So I think you can live with setting up the buffs. Also, heal like crazy. If you have Floret, you'll be able to do full heals and only do 2 spells, and it'll save you a lot of time. And like I said, well, opposite of what I said with Valgurt Nedlog, except sort of the same. Slashing the hell out of him is very beneficial, because in addition to racking up your combo, it'll, in this case, build up your Master Stroke gauge, unlike with Valgurt Nedlog. And it also rack up small amounts of damage, which will add up. So I would highly recommend slashing the hell out of him. And plus he'll just sit there and let you slash for some reason. I'm not sure what he's doing there except taunting. Now he really loves this move. I'm not sure if he usually uses it as much as he does here, but he seems to use it a lot against me. And you can tell by the amount of damage, basically he leaves himself open for very short periods of time, so having the oomph going to get the most damage out of those opportunities is definitely beneficial. I would recommend it entirely. Now, sooner or later, he's gonna break the floor. I don't remember when he does it. I considered doing this live, but after however many failed attempts I had, I decided I was getting exhausted. But actually, this is my first attempt not having live commentary, so naturally it's the one I win. Anyway, you can tell he has a lot of health, just from the amount of Master Strokes that we're using. Like, consider that when he's when we're just slashing the hell out of him, not doing much damage, doing about 3 hit points, and Master Stroke, the 3 we've done so far combined, is about 1200. And he's like halfway through, not counting all the actually vulnerable hits that we did. He has a lot of HP. Anyway, using up all the magic waters just so I don't have to navigate to the menu. May as well use the replenish shield as well. I thought he was about to do his laser attack there, so I put up my shield, but he didn't. Oh, he did lose laser attack, okay. But I could have gotten a lot more slashing in on it. That laser attack is really, really dangerous. Again, with Magnus Shield, it's probably less of an issue, but it really racks up. It's like the slashing the hell out of him, except even faster and with lasers, and therefore more badass. And needs to replenish shield, because you saw my shield's getting wrecked. He wrecks your shield really quickly. Like, you'll be at seemingly perfect, and then things will just break all around you. I'm not sure if he, like, weakens every aspect of the shield and then breaks it all at once or something. Anyway, he does this, yeah. Again, this builds up your combo and master stroke gauge, and if you're any good at it, and if you're a decent level, then your partner will not die from it, but you'll definitely want to heal afterwards. Keep healing. Yay, slash. Well, sometimes, oh yeah, this is why Magnus Shield is incredibly useful. He punches two apart so that, I'm in the middle of talking. He's doing the Figure of Fate, heal completely, I'll address it when he does it. Get Magnus Shield so you can block both of his fists, because a regular shield won't be able to block both of them, it's not big enough. Anyway, heal completely, absolutely completely, you need every hit point that you can get when he does the Figure of Fate. Now, you slash repeatedly to reduce damage. Slashing like a madman will not help you here. You want to establish a nice rhythm. Some guy on YouTube recommended doing a circular thing and slashing when you go down. That worked for me. And you want to have a good rhythm, not too fast, not too slow. You really have to get a feel for it, and even then, it does a lot of damage. You can tell if I had screwed up any more, things would have been bad. And after that, you want to use an Yggdrasil Dew to get completely health on both sides. Oh boy, we're almost halfway through the video. Jeez. And I really don't understand why Dragon Lord's Doom isn't like good. Like, I'm not sure why they would program it to make it not useful against the best boss in the game, considering it's the strongest Master Stroke in the game. Or the Master Stroke, the strongest sword, for that matter. It just seems kind of like an unintuitive dick move. So yeah, the second thing you want to know about this fight is to get that rhythm for the Figure of Fate, because he loves using the Figure of Fate. He'll use it probably no less than 2 times against you, unless you're using a certain sword that I won't mention until later on in the video. Because he's basically just takes that long to take down. And look, he's using it again. And that's why even keeping the smallest of medicinal herbs around is useful, because they'll help top off your health like that. Not waste the buffer herbs. Oh, and if you didn't figure it out, Edahs Sohpix is Lyphos' Shade backwards. Now, I actually don't do as well on this this slash here. Like, I screw up my rhythm for a while, and you see those gaps, and that lets him get up to 59 rather than the 53 or whatever. And that small difference does make a pretty big difference, as weird as that sounds. I mean, look at Claymore's health right there. Like, ugh. That's why you bring the Yggdrasil leaves. Just in case he goes down, and you want to keep your partner alive to set up the buffs and the oomph and the Magnus Shield and all that jazz. Yeah, lasers! Again, Magnus Shield very useful there because his lasers kind of move erratically, and they're sometimes too far apart, or sometimes I'm just terrible at things. Mostly I'm terrible at things. Oh boy, healing. I love healing. But really, you do want to heal up to your almost maximum whenever you can, because he will catch you off guard. I mean, you think you're in good shape, but then he unleashes his laser attack, or this attack, and you don't guard it quite as well as you want, and yeah. it'll go down. Alright, and you broke his sword. Once you break his sword, he won't use the Figure of Hate anymore. Which is so nice. But here comes the part of the battle where you, well, you have to do things that require a bit of finesse rather than just slashing the hell out of him. Nice. And, yeah, I do absolutely awful guarding on that one. Basically, he moves really quickly, and I wasn't expecting him to use that move. I completely forgot it existed. So, I didn't really think, oh my god, where's he gonna punch? I'm not prepared for this, oh my god. Up in there, yeah, you can see you want the Magna Shield there as well. I was looking at a forum post on Game FAQs that talked about it, and basically ruled out Claymore because it didn't have Magna Shield. But hey, I chucked it because you people voted. Anyway, yeah, now you gotta reflect these things. They're too far apart for your shield to block, so you gotta be good about things. You gotta lock on and slash in exactly the right direction, and if you can go through this phase without getting hit, I will give you a high five, because it's tough. And here's why I started using the herbs more than the mid-heal, because I wanted to make sure I had enough MPs set up buff and oomph and whatnot. Also, I do very poorly. Big surprise. But yeah, this is really kind of a final exam, kind of final boss. Test your ability to slash the hell out of things, establish rhythms, being good at the master stroke, and reflect things, as well as making sure that you have every single item that you can hold. Now here, I did not remember this move at all either. Yeah, good luck, you can't guard that. It's impossible. It's 100% impossible, I swear. Even a Magna Shield I don't think would work. If you can block that, I will give you 2 high fives. Anyway, yeah, you want to reflect the things. I thought I could get away with guarding and building up my master stroke gauge. You want to reflect things. Because this guy's a lot like the second phase of Der Gib in that you really don't have much opportunity to slash the hell out of him. So, yeah.
I'll have to fight without spells soon, son.
So here's my second try. Here's where I actually slash things. I do a decent job. But as you can see, reflecting them doesn't actually do anything to the big ball there. It's still just as big, just as powerful, and hits the same range. So, yeah, I have no idea what to do about that other than make sure you have health. And I kinda did terribly there. But luckily this game is forgiving enough that you can kill him like that. And I kinda wish I had done a live recording, because I was just saying you over and over and over there, and I was so glad, and I actually hurt my arm a bit too hard, and it hurts now. But it was all worth it, because I got an S rank, hells yes. Bam! And that wraps up the final mirror boss. He gives you this little doohickey, the military tattoo. That makes it so your master stroke gauge increases twice as fast. It also unlocks payback mode, which gives us the second and first best sword in the game. No, we're not quite done yet. There are a few things I want to show off in tomorrow's video, so stay tuned.